Hi Lizette, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good as well. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing good as well. Um, my name is Miss Aguilar. I'm a counselor here. I want to just introduce myself to you. Um, I just want to let you know that anything that we talk about in my office stays in my office. My office is a safe zone, so you can tell me anything you want, and it'll stay between me and you. So that's our confidentiality agreement. But I just want to let you know that there is a few areas where the confidentiality will have to be broken. But don't worry. These areas are something along the lines that if you tell me that you're planning on hurting yourself or you are hurting yourself, someone's hurting you, or if you're planning on hurting someone else or someone else is in danger. Okay, so I just want to let you know that those are kind of the exceptions to our confidentiality agreement, but it's just for your safety and everybody else's safety, and I just want to do what's best for you. Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
Perfect. Before we get started, you want to tell me a little bit about yourself?
Um. I don't know. I guess. I have a pet pig that he is currently outside in the rain.
You have a pet pig?
Yes.
And he's outside in the rain?
Yes.
I bet he's cold.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
What's your pig's name?
His name is Hamilton.
Hamilton? Oh, that's cute.
Mhm.
How big is he?
He's this big. Not that big.
Not that big? I bet he's tiny. I bet he's cute.
He is.
He is? Aw,
Yeah.
that's adorable. You have to bring him by sometime.
Yeah, maybe. Before he gets huge.
Uh-oh. It's okay. You're still gonna love him, right?
Yeah.
Good. Good. So that's pretty awesome to hear that you have a pig. That's very different, but that's pretty cool. Okay, so we can talk about anything you like. Whenever you like to talk, feel free to talk. Just whenever you're ready.
Well, I've just been really stressed lately.
So you've been feeling stressed.
Mm-hmm.
What's kind of causing your stress?
Just a lot of things that are going on with just work and school, and I don't have time to do a lot of things anymore.
Okay, so you're feeling stressed because of work and school, and you're kind of feeling like you have no time. Well, can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I'm always falling behind on some things, and everything's just messed up. And then I've gained so much weight because I don't have time to cook or prep meals, and I was just so stressed that I just eat whatever, and I don't have time to work out anymore. So then gaining weight stresses me out, so then I just eat more, and I just don't know what to do anymore.
Okay, so you're saying that you're stressed out and it's causing you to gain weight because you're just eating more and more. And so when you're gaining weight, you get stressed out even more, which causes you to eat more and more and more. Okay. So what are some ways that we can maybe handle, like maybe ease up your stress? What are some tactics that we can do?
I don't know. It's just I have a really busy schedule, and I don't know how to handle it all.
Okay, so your schedule seems pretty busy. It seems like you're a bit kind of don't have time or anything like that. What does your day typically look like?
Well, I wake up, but then I'm always running late because I go to bed late, so then I wake up late, and I have to go feed Hamilton, and then I go to work, and then I just have a lot of things to do with, and it's just not a typical job because, like, it's not like a routine job. where it's the same thing every day, and then I have parents calling me, and then or they come to my office, and I have to deal with that, and then on top I still have other work to do. And by the time lunchtime comes, it's like I didn't have time to bring lunch, so then I have to run out and get something to eat. And it's just like fatty food. And then I come back to finish my work. And then I get home for a little bit, feed Hamilton, and then I have to go to school. And it's like 3 hours of class. And then I have to grab like, sometimes I just grab a snack to eat. But then I have all this homework to do as well.
So it seems like you're very overwhelmed with your busy life.
Mhm.
Okay. So it seems like you're stressed out, but it's more along the lines that you're stressed out over your weight.
Yeah.
So we have our problem. If you could name it anything, put a title on it, what would you name it?
What?
Like you say you're very stressed out, which causes you to eat a lot, which causes weight gain. So let's say we get the problem, we put a title on it. We want to name our problem. What would we name it?
Fat.
Fat. Okay, that's a good name. So let's see. We have your name, so that's okay. We call it fat. So that's a good way to describe it, okay? Because that's what we're feeling. Is there? It seems like you're still trying to grab a grip, to get a grip on it, and trying to control it and maintain it. What are some tactics that fat has used to harm you?
It doesn't let me wear nice clothes.
Okay, that's a good one.
And all my clothes don't fit me anymore. So then I have to go buy new clothes, and it just stresses me out.
Okay, so fat isn't letting you dress the way you like to dress, and then it's not fitting you properly, which causes you to have to buy more clothes, which also kind of brings back some stress because now you have to buy clothes. Okay, that's good. So by fat, like, what do you mean by fat? Like what do you feel?
It's just stressful.
Stressful. Okay. So it is stressful and it's a lot of emotions going on. Is there some ways that kind of make you feel like how fat makes you feel? Like, is there personally, like emotionally, what are some characteristics that you would have to say kind of makes you feel besides stress?
Frustrated, sad, depressed.
Okay, so frustrated, sad, depressed. Those are some good ways to kind of describe it. Um, so, what are some ways that we can try to push out the fat? So we want to kind of get rid of that, the negativity around it.
Losing it.
Losing it. Okay. Have you tried that? Have you tried losing it before?
Well, yeah, a while ago before I started school, I started working out, and then I lost a lot of weight, and then I just gained it back.
Okay.
And that was really frustrating.
So you worked really hard to lose the weight, and then you started school and gained it back. Okay. So you say you're working out and you were trying really hard. What are some things that you did differently then that you're doing differently now? So what are you seem like you had control over it before, and I know that was because before we didn't have school and work to throw into it. So what are some things besides those school and work that you did personally to help you with the weight?
I was just more motivated and determined.
Okay, motivated and determined. That's really good because that's how you reach your goals. So what kind of motivation and determination
understand.
Okay, no problem. So when we lost weight, there was certain things we did, like you said, go to the gym. Maybe it was eating better. What? So like when we were doing that, when we were motivated and determined, what were we motivated and determined to do?
Just to follow the workout routine and eat healthier. But I just had more time at the time.
You just have more time. Okay. How long were your workouts?
But it started off an hour and then now it's been up to 2 hours.
2 hours. Wow, that's a really good motivation
Mm-hmm.
right there. You were determined.
Mm-hmm.
And were you eating better?
Mm-hmm.
What was the difference between your eating?
Just healthier choices, and I had time to prep everything. I would always have a lunch ready. And I was just motivated not to fall into temptation.
Okay, so you just kind of seemed like you weren't so stressed, so you actually had time to make food and kind of prep it up.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, so this area where back then when you were losing weight, that was a positive time for you, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if we can name that positivity, what would it be?
I don't know, fit.
Fit. Okay, that's good. That's a good way to describe it. Being fit. So from our negative area, from being your title being fat to your positivity title being fit. Okay, so that's good. So we kind of looked and recapped. So we're able to determine the difference, what your motivation and determination was there, and how busy you are now. Okay. So if we can pinpoint, like pull out a few things from your fit area to your fat area, what can we bring from your fit area to your fat title? If we can bring at least one or two of them.
Maybe start to get motivated again.
Okay. Start to get motivated. That's good. How can we start to get there?
I guess looking at the long-term outcome.
Long-term outcome. Okay. So
setting goals and trying to reach them.
That's very good. Setting goals and trying to reach them. What is a goal that you would want to work on right now?
Well, I just want to start off by, like, I guess, time managing my days and like, whenever I do have free time, just kind of be more productive.
Okay. So time management, be more productive during your free time.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good ways. So with that being said, is how we manage our time.
Hmm?
How would you like to manage your time? What would you do to help with your time management?
Maybe I can set a schedule or something.
A schedule. I think a schedule's really good. A schedule's very good. So let's start thinking about that schedule. Let's work on our morning schedule. Because you mentioned that you get up, you kind of wake up late because you're up late at night doing homework. And you still have to feed Hamilton, your cute little pig. So let's focus on our morning schedule. Okay, so how much time do you have from when you wake up and till you leave the house?
About 2 hours.
About 2 hours, okay. So what time do you wake up in the morning?
I wake up at 6:30.
6:30? Okay. So you have 6:30 and you leave at what, 8:30?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Okay, so what's one thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
I take a shower.
Okay. And just go ahead and keep listening.
I take a shower and then I get dressed, get ready for work. And then I go feed Hamilton. And then I pack up all my stuff for work. And then sometimes sometimes I have time to pack for lunch, but sometimes I don't.
Okay. So you just said that. So you take a shower, you get dressed, you get ready, feed Hamilton, you pack up your stuff for work, and sometimes you have time to pack a lunch, and sometimes you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the difference between the times you do pack a lunch and say the times you aren't able to pack a lunch?
I wake up earlier.
You wake up earlier. Okay. So that's good. So that gives you the time to pack up the lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The days that you wake up earlier, what do you do the night before?
I go to sleep early.
You go to sleep earlier. Okay. So what prevents you from going to sleep early every night?
Doing my homework and procrastinating.
Procrastinating. Okay. So if you procrastinate, you go to sleep later, which makes you wake up later and makes you not have time in the morning. Okay. So what are some ways we can work on procrastinating?
Just having, I think, a schedule and like having it written down that this is the time I have to do homework.
Okay, that's good. That's actually really good because you can tell that how when your schedule's off a little, you don't have as much time as you normally would. Okay. What are some other stuff? You said you pack up your stuff in the morning. What is a way that we can actually maybe shave that time off? So it gives you a little extra time in the morning to prepare your food.
Maybe do it the night before.
Okay, so that'd be really good. How much stuff do you normally have to pack?
My computer, my files. That's it.
Okay. And do you feel that if we do that, we can kind of work with our food plan?
Just a little. It doesn't take that much long time.
Okay, well, that's good. What about in the afternoons? What are some things we can do to kind of get maybe a small workout in?
When I'm at work?
Yeah, at work.
I'm just so busy at work. I don't even have time to eat sometimes.
You don't have time to eat? Oh man. So I bet that's why you go get fast food and you just eat that because it's quick. Okay. Do you take walks or anything like that?
No, I don't work in a safe area.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad you're being safe. That's very good to hear. Okay, so I have a kind of like an exercise that I want you to work on this week. Do you mind? Do you want to try it?
Sure.
Okay. So we're talking about our schedule. Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to go home. I want you to write out your schedule on a day-to-day basis. Okay. So every day, I want you kind of just write as you go. Kind of take a note of what we do every day. How much time we spend on it. And what I want you to do is from one day to another day, I want you to tell me what the difference is. So say if you have a day that you are able to meal prep and you're able to be able to get in an exercise, and then there's going to be some days that we don't. What I want you to do is I kind of want you to write in a journal, and I want you to write what did you do differently between those 2 days. That's going to allow us to kind of understand and kind of get to know the area, know where we're spending more time and where we can actually fit in and work out, fit in some meal prep time. Do you understand that? Do you have any questions?
So make a schedule every day?
I would say let's do one schedule. Okay, your normal schedule because you seem that you have a routine every single day. But what I want you to kind of focus on is if there's something that within one day to the next day. So say if one day you have more time than the previous day before, kind of reflect and determine what kind of gave you that more time, allowed you to get there. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you kind of want to clarify or say anything with this session? No? Okay. And I think you do have the determination and motivation that you can bring back, and so you can help yourself get rid of the fat and become fit again. We want to get back to that. I really thank you for coming in today, and I look forward to meeting with you again. Feel free to stop by my office anytime you like, and we can chat a little bit more. And I look forward to seeing your plan and your reflections.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Thank you, Lizette. I hope you have a great week.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.